Hey guys, thank you for watching the Slatrock channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell icon to get all notifications from this channel. If you've already done that, just make sure you have it so you're still getting all of our notifications. WWE Backlash may seem like one of many WWE pay-per-views, but as we're about to show, it has had some undeniably epic moments. Here are 10 unforgettable moments in the history of WWE Backlash. Number 10. Brock Lesnar's devastating debut, 2002. Some superstars start off with little fanfare, only to work their way to the top. And then there are superstars like Brock Lesnar, a monster heel who made a devastating debut, bulldozing his way into the company by interfering in match after match, laying out competitors. Few fans were surprised at the results when Lesnar wrestled his first official match at WWE Backlash, destroying Jeff Hardy in just over 5 minutes, with the referee stopping the match because Lesnar had beat Hardy senseless. Number 9. The Divine Duo, God and Shawn Michaels, 2006. Shawn Michaels' 2006 feud with Vince McMahon led to their blood-stained, no-holds-barred match at WrestleMania 22, with the Heartbreak Kid getting the win despite Shane McMahon's interference. While the feud seemed over, Mr. McMahon was just beginning, furious that he'd lost to Michaels on the grandest stage of them all. The ever-petty McMahon mocked Michaels' deep faith in God, booking a tag team match with he and Shane O'Mac taking on the team of Shawn Michaels and God at Backlash 2006. The WWE featured vignettes that saw Vinnie Mac calling out the Almighty, including an appearance at a church that had some fans wondering how long it would take before Vinnie Mac was struck dead by lightning. The tasteless angle got even worse at the pay-per-view, where Michaels' partner, God, was introduced on the Titantron, but it was clear that this was a handicap match, as the Almighty not only doesn't care about football, but he doesn't care about the WWE. He's far from alone in that respect. The presence of the Spirit Squad only stacked the deck further, and Michaels lost the match, providing a chance for Vince McMahon to insult the fans with this anti-religious angle. The only good thing that came of this was Michaels reforming D-Generation X with Triple H later that year. Number 8. Cena lands in the spotlight, 2009. While John Cena has been no stranger to the spotlight for most of his WWE career, things took a literal run at 2009's Backlash during his last man standing match against arch-rival Edge. This battle was just the latest in their ongoing feud over the World Heavyweight Championship, with Cena defending the title in a brawl that ran 28 minutes. Cena looked to be on the verge of victory when the Big Show arrived, chokeslamming Cena into a nearby spotlight. The spotlight exploded, taking Cena out of the match as the referee counted to 10. This win gave the Rated R superstar his record-tying 5th title win. Unfortunately, as good as the bout was, the outcome was never in any question. Prior to Backlash, the 2009 draft lottery took place, and WWE World Champion Triple H was sent from SmackDown to Raw. That meant no matter who left Backlash as the champion, Triple H or Randy Orton, that title would be exclusive to the Red brand. Given that Cena was on Raw and Edge was on SmackDown, it was all too obvious that Edge would win the World Heavyweight title, as the Blue brand needed its own championship. Number 7. Where to, Stephanie? 1999. The first Backlash, actually titled Backlash in Your House, featured a number of Attitude Era icons in heated competition, including Mankind vs. The Big Show in a Boiler Room Brawl, and The Rock taking on WWF champion Stone Cold Steve Austin in a no-holds-barred match for the title. Notice the number of no-holds-barred matches at Backlash? In addition to these and a number of other matches was the plotline of The Undertaker and his Ministry of Darkness's war with Mr. McMahon for control of the WWF. The Lord of Darkness had targeted Stephanie, leading to Vince taking whatever steps he could to protect Daddy's little girl. As the show began to end, Stone Cold celebrated in the ring, while backstage, Stephanie awaited her dad in a limousine. In one of the Attitude Era's greatest moments, the driver's divide slid down, revealing The Undertaker behind the wheel. The Undertaker cryptically asked, "Where to, Stephanie?" as the show went off the air, furthering the angle and making the fans eager to tune in to the following Monday Night Raw. Number 6. Chris Benoit vs. Triple H vs. Shawn Michaels, 2004. When WWE fans criticize the company, one of their biggest complaints is the seemingly endless number of rematches on television and pay-per-view. With Backlash positioned close to WrestleMania, this event has seen many WrestleMania rematches, some seeming to be poor booking, while others, such as this, were the successors to the original. At WrestleMania 20, Chris Benoit finally broke through to the top, winning the World Heavyweight Championship from Hunter Hearst Helmsley in a triple threat match with Shawn Michaels. 2004's Backlash show saw an enthusiastic Canadian crowd stand tall behind the champion, with Benoit facing two of the WWE's greatest stars once more, this time as a champion rather than a challenger. The WWE teased a replay of the Montreal Screwjob when Michaels locked Benoit on the sharpshooter and referee Earl Hebner ran out to play replacement referee. History did not repeat itself though, as Benoit managed to fight back, incapacitating Helmsley outside the ring, thus allowing him the chance to place the sharpshooter on Michaels. Benoit submitted the showstopper, repeating his WrestleMania 20 victory in a 30-minute classic. Number 5. AJ Styles becomes WWE Champion. 2016. 2016 saw AJ Styles' arrival in the WWE after years on top in every other promotion, including Ring of Honor, Impact, and New Japan Pro Wrestling. However, could Styles repeat his success in the WWE, or would he become yet another star from the competition who floundered? Fans got their answer at 2016's Backlash, when Styles took on WWE Champion Dean Ambrose in a 25-minute bout that showed Styles was more than capable of hanging with any WWE superstar. The phenomenal one came out on top, hitting a low blow on the champion followed by a Styles Clash for a championship win. This would be just the beginning of a banner year for Styles, as he went on to have a variety of matches that left the fans breathless, including an unlikely classic against John Cena. Number 4. Goldberg's Dream Debut Match 2003. The WWE's invasion angle has been rightly criticized for its lack of star power, as Vince McMahon was unwilling to pay the money to bring in WCW's main event players. Over time, the WWE signed some of WCW's biggest names, but it was after the invasion. One such star was Bill Goldberg, arguably WCW's biggest babyface during the Monday Night War. Goldberg's 2003 debut at Backlash should have been huge, as he was booked in a dream match against The Rock. Despite Goldberg's status as a babyface and The Rock playing heel more concerned with his Hollywood career than the WWE, the fans refused to cheer Goldberg, in fact booing him as he spent over 10 minutes before he could pin The Rock. For fans used to seeing Goldberg squash opponents, this was a bad start, and a harbinger of the bad booking he faced over the year. Number 3. Mick Foley makes Randy Orton famous, 2004. Few fans will deny Mick Foley's commitment to entertaining his fans with wild brawls, even at the expense of his own body. Another thing Foley is known for is using these brawls to help get heels such as Triple H and Edge over as main event players, by engaging Mrs. Foley's baby boy in brutal and bloody matches that show their toughness. At 2004's Backlash, Randy Orton got his chance to show he was more than just a pretty face riding the coattails of his Evolution teammates. There, Orton defended his Intercontinental Championship against Cactus Jack in a hardcore match that featured Orton dishing out and absorbing an incredible amount of punishment. Orton sacrificed his body, including falls through tables, getting battered with barbed wire, and arguably the WWE's most infamous thumbtack spot that saw Orton's bare back punctured with hundreds of thumbtacks. This bout established the Legend Killer as a future main eventer when he hit an RKO on Cactus Jack, driving him into Jack's barbed wire baseball bat. Number 2. Hulkamania is running wild again, 2002. 2002 saw the return of the founding members of the New World Order, as Vince McMahon brought Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, and Hulk Hogan in to destroy the WWE. However, WWE fans hadn't seen Hogan since 1993, and their nostalgia made it impossible for them to boo Hollywood Hulk Hogan, even against the much-loved babyface The Rock during their WrestleMania 18 Dream match. The WWE realized Hogan would have to turn babyface, and he did, ushering in a new phase of Hulkamania. This led to Hogan's babyface versus babyface match against Triple H for the undisputed WWE Championship. The Hogan-Helmsley match saw interference from two heels, first Chris Jericho, then The Undertaker, but the Game and the Hulkster disposed of their assailants. Despite the interference, both the champion and the challenger maintained their mutual respect, and on that night, Hulk Hogan was the better man. Hogan's title win was largely a nod to nostalgia, and he would drop it to The Undertaker at 2002's Judgment Day pay-per-view. Number 1. The return of the Texas Rattlesnake, 2000. As you can see, Backlash has had some unforgettable moments, but none as iconic as Stone Cold Steve Austin's return to the WWE at 2000's Backlash. There, The Rock battled Triple H in the main event with the odds stacked against him. Not only was Shane McMahon the special referee, but the presence of Mr. McMahon, Stephanie McMahon Helmsley, and a run-in by McMahon's stooges Pat Patterson and Gerald Briscoe all but guaranteed a Helmsley win. However, no one had counted on the unlikely arrival of Stone Cold Steve Austin, who quickly scattered Helmsley's help with a steel chair and helped The Rock secure the victory. Austin, who'd been gone from the company since 1999's Survivor Series, where a mystery driver ran him down with a car, wouldn't return to the ring for several months. He'd been written off TV in order to undergo surgery, but his return made this Backlash a night to remember. Well folks, there you have it, 12 unforgettable moments in the history of WWE Backlash. Are there any we didn't mention or that you disagree with? Be sure to leave your comments and like our video. If you did like this video, you might like our previous video, 10 WWE wrestlers you won't believe are still getting paid by WWE, and 6 wrestlers who aren't. Don't forget you can subscribe to this channel if you like what you see here to see more videos just like this one, and hit that bell icon to get notified every time we post a new video. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+, and as always, thanks for watching.